Good morning. Hi everybody. And that music is probably a little too loud. How is everyone doing today? Hope you're all doing fantastic. I'm doing alright. And it's springtime. Time for more races.
Want to curate your own race? Choose your race series and car class for a 3-event championship in custom racing. The driver with the most points at the end of the championship claims the crown.
Oh, goodness. A little bit of frame loss for a second. Settle, game, settle. Oh my goodness. I hope the frames settle. Alright, so S1 dirt racing in the picture has got a Lamborghini in it. Alright. Well, if it's dirt racing, then surely I've got to pick this one, right? Sorry, I was just tabbed out. I was just noticing that I'm apparently missing a lot of frames in OBS as well, and my stream preview is also not responding properly. I'm thinking my computer might actually be genuinely struggling for whatever reason. So I don't know why it's struggling. I was literally playing this last night. What is this? What is with my frames? I'm trying so hard right now to drive with all these missing frames. I don't need to shift up and down. I think this is fine until I get to this straight. Okay, what is going on with my frames? Because it occurs to me that even my computer is struggling. I can see my mouse cursor juttering everywhere. This is not amazing. Are we still losing frames? I just killed my entire browser, which is really a shame because it means I no longer have a stream preview to make sure my stream's even working correctly. And it also means that I can't keep an eye out for an email that I wanted to keep an eye out for. Let me get my phone out. I can at least use my phone to keep an eye on my stream health. Should also point out that because I no longer have access to my browser, I can't reach chat. Shit. I don't know why streaming this game is so difficult sometimes. Because like I said, I was playing this last night. So I know the game works. Nothing's changed. The only thing that's changed now is that I'm streaming. I shifted the wrong way. Yeah. I should mention, by the way, that I have. People will know that I started playing this game with manual gearbox. What I should specify is that I'm using a different version than before. Before, what I was doing is I needed to actually control the clutch and then also the shift. But I don't need to do that anymore. I got rid of that. I changed it out for just the normal manual because I noticed that with the clutch, I kept missing it. I kept forgetting the clutch. So I removed the clutch, but the clutch requirement, and it's now just shift up, shift down. It's like, oh, it's not the full experience. You should be using the clutch as well. Fuck it. I don't care. As far as I gather, most people who play this game play with an automatic gearbox. So they don't even have to bother with shifting. I'm already effectively nerfing myself by playing with with the gearbox. By playing with manual cars instead of an automatic car. But I just like the extra experience in being able to control what, like when I get to shift. Now, where's my chat? There it is. Okay. Let's prop that up here. And I apologize in advance. Shit. I was gonna say, I apologize in advance if I miss a chat message for a little bit. I'm working on it. I try not to hit people, man. I'm talking to me, by the way. Because, like, I know that guy behind me bumped into me a couple of times, but then I also bumped into this guy in front of me. Like, I don't want to hit people, so just learn to drive. Learn to drive, mate. And more importantly, learn to drive with less frames. Whoa. No. I'm just glad this seems to be like the only multiplayer thing I need to do this week. So I can try to improve my own performance in the game by swapping to Horizon Solo. So it doesn't change what it'll be like during the races. Oh, piss. It'll only change what it's going to be like outside the races. Realistically, outside the races is not a problem. Because then I don't have to actually, race. Don't hit Caterpillar. Don't hit him. I hit the wall. No, brother. That's a slowdown. That's a wall. Well, I'll get ahead of this guy, but I definitely fell down from where I was in third place earlier. How many gears do I have? 7. I was gonna say, I was gonna say, how many gears can I actually get through? Okay, now I need to see my chat. This is already a very wonky stream, but not unrecoverable. Oh, I completely forgot that I actually have a little chat portlet actually in my OBS. My mistake, I do actually have access to chat. Oh, I'll leave my phone one up as well, because I just propped my phone up. I've propped my phone up, so I've got chat on my left, but I've also got the OBS portlet on the right for that too. So, yeah, I'm also going to reset the stats counter in OBS just to keep an eye on it a little cleaner. Now, let's close a couple of other windows that I don't need anymore, like my calculator. Kind of wanted to keep that open, but I will close that. Can't close that because that's running this. Can I close this? I can close this. You know, it's entirely possible that this is. I have a series of. You know when you have your Windows Explorer open and you can click Properties and you get that little window that tells you the details of the file or folder. I have a bunch of those open actually because I was trying to keep track of something. So it's entirely possible that might be doing something, but I'm sure it's fine. I think we have it. I'm hoping. Because I mean, I've just closed most of what I have, and like I said, I needed to keep an eye out for an email. Oh, and now I gotta go grab something. Back in a minute. Oh, what a stream. Alright, I'm back. This has been a rather bit of a scuffed stream so far. Uh, I was just setting up for a second because I got notified about a delivery, so I went and grabbed that. But I did not hear a doorbell. Um, and I am pretty damn confident that they didn't ring it, the doorbell. But I pointed out the fact that the doorbell is a bit stiff as well, so maybe they're like trying to press it in, but they don't press it in far enough. I don't know. I really wish they would ring the doorbell, because some of these deliveries is not ideal to be left outside. Yet here we are. Mind you, some of the delivery guys that we've been getting around here lately have actually been... What? Earn 3 or... Oh my god, I didn't even get what I was after. Earn 3 awesome air skills and a custom racing championship in any rally monster. Ugh. Was saying, yes, so... Some of the delivery guys we've had around here lately have actually been really rubbish. We've had delivery guys actually recently who have been leaving packages way away from the door. Um, Man, I gotta do this race and then a bunch of others. Okay. Where's Rally Monster? Well, there is no Rally Monster category, so I guess I'll just pick a rally car. And I've only got to get two ultimate jumps, was it? So as long as I can get them. Yeah, but the delivery guys been rubbish. So our house has sort of like you walk up the driveway, you have to turn left and go into an alcove to get to the door. It's nothing too crazy. It's not far away or anything. But the delivery guys, they have just been leaving the packages over by the beginning of the alcove, so basically right up against the driveway rather than the front door. And it's really annoying when they do that because we need the packages at the door, because if they're just over by the driveway, everyone can see them. We planted the plants to make the alcove so that way it was hidden. Stuff was hidden. Also because it looks nice, but you know. What the hell is the takeoff on that? Did you see that? Okay, no, that was fine. I'm guessing the reason why it looked really bad is because we were in the process of reversing. Why am I not in this event? It just said that the new event was starting. Okay. And it says an event is in progress, you'll be able to join the next one. It just didn't put me in an event. What the fuck? In on the brakes for a second. Alright, there we go. The stream preview on my phone was frozen as well. And I was just thinking, is this stream actually running? Because if the stream's not actually working, then I wouldn't. Then I'm just gonna end it, and I'm just gonna give it a restart with a different game. No, it does look like it is working. It's just it was being weird at the time for some reason. Don't know why, but oh well. Well, I mean, this is giving me a chance to go around and finish up some of these roads that I've never done. I should feel bad. Whoever put those there now has to come back and put them all down again, but how do you drift without using the e-brake? Like, I sometimes can get it. It's like you gotta hit the brakes and then release the brakes. But I'm not too sure, and it's something to do with the clutch. Is it the clutch or is it just the gears? I mean, that kind of worked, but also not. Also kind of didn't. So. Players getting rewards. Okay. Whoa, whoa. The e-brake just makes everything so much easier. That was close. I very nearly didn't get that bit of road. Okay. Oh dear, now I gotta rally again. Alright. Rally. Wait, that's it? And this is it for rally? Hold on. Filter. Retro Rally. Okay. That one. Because like I had a car that was kitted out to be a rally car in C tier, but for some reason it doesn't count as retro rally. It counts as probably hatch, I'm guessing. Really? All right. At least this will be a more chill experience. Oh, but actually looking at this track though, how on earth am I supposed to get my jumps? Because like there's a jump, but I'm in a C tier vehicle. Unless I'm given like an actual jump somewhere on the course, I don't think I'm actually going to be able to get that jumping stat. Not with a C tier vehicle. I might actually leave this championship, see if I can get in a second time, but well, technically a third time, but with a higher tier, a higher class of vehicle. Because unless they give me an actual specific jump, like something that's designed to make you do a really big jump, I'm not going to get that air achievement in a C2 vehicle. Because like even that just then, I don't even think that classified as classified as air. Not even great air, and I'm pretty sure I needed ultimate or something, didn't I? Oh dear. What is that slowdown? 15 kilometers an hour? I may as well have just stopped. Also, that was definitely not 15 kilometers an hour, because I know some places that are actually 10 kilometers an hour, and I can still move faster. I don't know what it is, but I swear the representation in racing games of kilometers per hour just always feels so wrong. And I don't know why, because it's just numbers. All they're doing is just converting from miles per hour to kilometers per hour. And yet it just feels so wrong. Oh, I got a great air that time. See, I didn't get a slow down that time. So I don't know what the rules are when it comes to slow down. Well, that was a race. I will not stick around for another. Oh wait, yeah, it's not going to ask me. It's going to start. It's just going to start the next one, so I have to actually quit. Well, at least it looks like we fixed the rendering frame issue. The in-game one's slightly different, but yeah, no, it's just us two again. And while it's a sprint race, meaning that it is probably more likely that we could get it, I'm just not gonna. I also noticed, right, he did not overtake. I don't think he's sticking around either. I think we're actually just about to kill this lobby.
Okay, Kangaroo, what do you want to do next?
And I don't exactly blame him. What a stupid situation to be in. Here's a weekly task that we need to complete of doing really big jumps in cars in the Horizon Open event. But we're not going to give you a lobby, and we're going to make you drive the second slowest type of car in the game. Because I think there's nothing below D, is there? Yeah, no, it isn't. So it's the second slowest type of car in the game. Good luck. So it's like, no, no. Yeah. Earn 3 awesome air skills in a custom racing championship in any rally monster. How the hell are you supposed to get awesome? That's so far. And in a C tier vehicle, no less. It's like, huh? What are you expecting, a miracle? Unless you're throwing yourself off of a cliff, you don't do awesome in a C tier vehicle. Also, it's a very pretty location right here. Making a mental note so that way I can come back to it later for photos. Yeah, my game frame's still not amazing. Alright, what are we playing with now? S1. Okay. This is better. Rally monsters. Here we are. Actually, you know what? Now it suddenly makes a lot more sense as to why everyone was driving this car. They were all in rally monsters. No one here either. God, I'm chewing through these these gears. Look, I'm already at 6. Oh, that's my highest gear as well. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna sit here in 6th then. You know, I'm not really seeing any opportunities for jumps. Do you think it'll count if it's not part of the race? What if I just bug it off? Or intentionally threw myself off the course? Oh. Oh, and that qualified me for a slowdown? Are you kidding me? That's my highest gear. Don't have any more. Why did you do that as if there was someone with me? Normally it only does that if you're, like, right next to someone. But... Okay, so there was no opportunities for jumps in that race. There might be some in the next one? Question mark. It's so stupid making people do a specific action in randomly generated races. Well, actually, I don't think the tracks themselves are randomly generated, but like which race we get is randomly generated. It's like this one. Well, actually, no, even better is the last one, where it's like, oh yeah, here's a C-tier vehicle. So you can't do awesome jumps in C-tier vehicles. And now we finally have rally monsters. So now I can finally actually do the challenge. And it was just giving us a course that was on the fucking road. And I'm in 6th gear. Damn it, I really wanted to use that little ramp bit there on the right, but... I don't think that qualified. In case people have not yet realized, I do not care about the race. I'm just trying to get my challenges done. Whee! I bet that cancelled my my air. I don't think I'm the only one, look. Oh no, the race ended. Where is my AI taking me? Did I get my 2 airs? I hope so. No one finished but the first 2 people. Everyone was trying to get the challenges done and not do the race. Oh my god. Turns out what I was doing is not as revolutionary as I thought. But I'm okay with that because as long as I get the challenges done, I can move on from this and play all the other challenges. All the other races that I need to do today. And I'm in 6th gear. I will say this car holds at 6th gear really well. Son of a bitch. This is my top speed. I'm glad he overtook. But I can't get any faster than this, so we'll get there when we get there. Oh god, I hope I got my jumps. S1. Those are circuits, road racing events. I don't want to be here. Oh, but I got Monster. Okay, God. Okay. Couldn't help but notice that that pretty much all of these are giving you wheel spins, except for these two, which is the seasonal championships, which actually give you vehicles, one common and one rare. Alrighty, well, shall we finally actually do the championships instead of that one challenge, huh? We'll say the gears on this thing also pretty crazy. Oh, I'm gonna roll. Oh. Look at all these. Look at these are the same vehicle. Oh, through the doorway. No, no sneeze. No sneeze. Okay, we're okay. How many gears does this thing have? 7. Okay. Whoa. Okay, that was close. Nearly lost the combo. There's enough points to care about it. Better. Whoop whoop.
Okay, Kangaroo, I have set your route to the cross-country race event.
Wait, did I complete a challenge or something? I don't know. Anyway, where's my next one? Over here. Also, I need to take the stream manager down. I need to read that email if it's here. It is here. My God, what is this? No, I don't care about the little AI assistant thing. No, I don't care about the cookies. There's so much pop-ups. Oh my God, piss off AI. Piss off. I want to read the webpage. Shoot. Where is this? Oh, I don't have a browser. Hang on a minute. Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. Now that I had a look at that, I will do this race, and then afterwards I will respond to said email in kind. I needed to read it because like I had someone who was maybe not waiting to hear back about it. I was given a deadline of a few days from now, but I want to get it sorted as soon as humanly possible. So I wanted to read the email as soon as I could and respond to the email as soon as I could. It just occurred to me that if I respond to that email, I'm going to be typing it out on my phone. That's going to be able to... No, it'll be fine. Might look a little scuffed at first, but I can work out the kinks. Oh, sliding. I can feel the... Oops. Sorry. Oh, shit. And I missed it too. I can feel the stuttering again. It must just be because I'm streaming it, because, like I said, I was playing this last night with browsers and whatnot open, and it was perfectly fine. However, now we have a slightly different story. Coming through. I will say, in a manual car, taking off after a big landing is actually a bit easier now. Ta-da! Okay, I am going to respond to said email, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw on this car and tell the AI to drive me to the next location. And the reason why I'm going to do that instead of just fast travel is so that way I have the time to respond, and because it's kind of funny. Where is this last challenge, this last race in this series? Does anyone see it? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's just up there. Well, that's not going to be anywhere near as fun. But I like using this car for it because it's so fast, the AI sometimes doesn't know what to do with it. So I'm sorry. Oh, what's that? Chrome crashed? Because I'm reopening my browser. No, Chrome did not crash. I killed it. Now the reason I'm doing that is because I need to send a attachment in an email. But what I'm gonna do is we're gonna continue doing this, and then after this next race, I'll take a quick break so I can address the email and everything, and then we'll continue from there. God, I can already see the frames failing in OBS. How can it possibly be this bad? What the fuck? Like, I find it seriously hard to believe that my computer cannot run my browser and also Forza and stream at the same time. But otherwise, I can play Forza and do everything. I just can't stream it. I find it hard to believe that that is the absolute limit to my capabilities. So, hang on a minute. I find it hard to believe. Alright. I got so distracted I forgot to shift up. Hello. Whee. See, I was going to remark earlier in this race about the fact that we're not actually doing an awful lot of rallying in this bit. There's all the jumping that we were supposed to be doing. Oh god, I was like, why am I doing the thing again where it's zooming in? It's like there's the guy right next to me. .03 seconds difference.
Okay, Kangaroo, what's next?
What's next is I have to take a quick break so I can go and sort out this email shenanigans. So what I'm going to do is, well, I'm going to simply put, I'm just going to change scenes and mute myself for a little bit and probably put on some adverts in the meantime. I was hoping to avoid doing this, but considering how this has been going so far. Okay. Change that to that. Okay. So I'll be back in a moment, guys. Try not to miss me too much. Enjoy the music, I guess. Alright, I'm back. I'm so sorry about that. Not quite, like I said, this is nowhere near what I had in mind for what I would be doing on stream, but it's very important that I sent off this email. And I didn't want to wait until after the stream. I know that I would only be streaming for, I don't know, let's say another hour, maybe even an hour and a half, but it was important to me that I got this sent off as soon as possible because there was someone waiting. They did give me a time frame, so I didn't have to do it immediately. For sure, I had several days, but I didn't want to hesitate on sending off the email because it was important. So I had to go and update a few files, a few documents, and whatnot, and send them off to Suite. So that is all done. I've killed my browser again, so that way we're back to the way we were before I decided to crazily jump in. Okay. So I gotta do one more race, correct? In this championship, I mean. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to find where it is, am I? So many. That's the problem with Forza Horizon games, is that there is just so many icons, and somewhere in this sea of colored dots is my championship. Or maybe not. Hang on, did I finish it? Seasonal events. Oh, I finished it. Okay. I did not realize. Yeah, I must have done because like there's nothing, there's no white markers left, so I must have finished that championship.
Around when it is safe to do so.
There is a problem I have with setting my interact button with A is because when I want to use my handbrake and I'm next to another player, it just opens the menu. Ooh. Now, do I use my pre-order car or the GTR Black Edition? This car's got acceleration for days. Apparently, this one's actually the fastest, but now I'm gonna use the pre-order car. I'm gonna use this special pre-order car I got. Like all of the all the bots are using the pre-order car as well. Yeah, the frames still aren't perfect, but it's a damn sight better than it was when I had the browser open. Though it's still not amazing. I don't know why it's like this. Surely this game is not the end of my computer's abilities. I mean, the graphics and whatnot is pretty hefty on it, so who knows, maybe it is. Shit. How many gears do I have? 7. Alright. The speed! It's a broken window! Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. Well, there's definitely a few broken windows now. What the hell? What the hell? The poor front of this car. I mean, I crashed into a wall at like 300 kilometers an hour. I don't know what I was expecting. Next one.
Okay, Kangaroo. I have set your route to the road race event.
Hey, that abandoned Lamborghini Diablo SV is fixed up and ready for you in the garage.
Oh. By the way, I'm not gonna lie. As annoyed as I am by my game being such a piece of shit to run right now, I'm a lot more calm now that I've sent off the email.
Feels good, right? Go enter
I
in
haven't
the
tried
race.
it yet.
Let it realize its full potential. Finally.
Because, like, ever since I started the stream and I was looking for that email, I was sort of in the back of my mind, I was like, where's that email? I know it's coming. I need the email. And then obviously when it arrived, my brain was like, I need to now reply. I need to update the files, and I need to send off the email. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to do it. I need to do it quickly. Now that I have it done, I'm a lot more relaxed.
Welcome back, Kangaroo.
Also, look at this beautiful machine. What a beast! Pop up the headlights. Pop headphones? Headlights. What is that? Can I zoom? I can't zoom. The gull wings. Got a nice view of the engine. Unfortunately, you can't really see an awful lot because it's not hidden. I can't zoom into that one. I'd like to get in, please. Let's get out of here. Well, actually, no. What I want to do is I actually want to customize it. Sorry. Sending text message. Because the text message was in regards to the email that I sent. Now I gotta keep an ear out for a phone call that I'll be getting after lunchtime, so that's about an hour, so. Now V10 does sound very nice, but interesting how the twin turbo provides the exact same amount of horsepower as the single turbo. Well, let's start with the things that I always like to do first, which is the tires, because I know that the tires, yeah, see, it's already 702. Okay, so let's just go with street. And I want better brakes, please and thank you. Race suspension. Make the car a bit lighter. I am not done yet, sorry. Yeah, I know. I've gone over the limit. That's okay. I'll go back and turn and take off the turbo. Or actually, maybe I'll just go down to centrifugal. Centrifugal. Let's ditch that bit. But we'll keep the wing on because, well, aside from the fact that it jumps it up to S1, yeah, sure, the speed goes from 7.1 to 8, but the handling goes down from 6.1 to 5.8. Acceleration goes down, launch too. Apparently having this is good for everything except for speed. Is there anything else that I wanted to add just to fill in that lost? Put them in. Can't put this. Well, that's going to be way too much. Hang on a minute. Too much. Too much. Too much. Well, that's going to be too much. This one will also be too much. Too much. Just right. Let's see if there's anything else. That one. Perfect. Beautiful. Exact 700. Custom tuning. 4.8 seconds. That's not actually amazing. Especially for an A-tier car. I mean, it can certainly go the top speed, the distance, 316 kilometers an hour. All right, now I need a new paint job. I already like that one. That's a good one. Nice clean paint. Now I should already have a waypoint down, don't I? For the seasonal championship over here? Yeah, I do.
400 meters. Turn left. Turn left. 400 meters. Turn left. Turn left. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 400 meters, turn left.
I mean, it doesn't feel super amazing, I will admit. I've definitely done better. I'm not gonna crash, I'm fine. Honestly, the game has more of a chance to crash than me. This poor game is struggling right now. To a family of 5? Okay, well that's fine then. Just make sure that everyone is in families of 4 and then we'll be fine. Oh god, the stuttering is so bad. Yeah, I know this game is stuttering. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm not even running anything. It's literally just the game and my streaming setup, and apparently I can't run that anymore. Yesterday it was perfectly fine. Today it was not fine. I will admit this race is worse than the last race I just did. I don't know if there's any updates. Has there been any major game releases recently? Because it's like the only time that Nvidia ever updates their shit is when the brand new big games come out. Because all the big new games apparently need the graphics drivers updated for whatever reason. I'll have to have a look, but I won't be able to do that on stream because that's just going to kill everything, so... This stream has been... It's certainly been a stream, basically. Oh shit, I stopped looking at the road. Stream has been yeah, stream has definitely been a stream. There's been never-ending distractions. I had concerns in the background, but they've been sorted, though I do still have stuff I need to do later. You know, the game's not running properly. But we're still here. I'm just trying to drive with all the stuttering going on, which is rather difficult. Time. What card do I have? It's an RTX 3080 Ti. There's no point guessing now.
Okay, Kangaroo. I have set your route to the road race event.
Let me try dropping some graphic settings in the game, because like I said, I was running this last night. I had my browser open and everything. I was watching a Twitch stream and everything, and it was perfectly fine. But now apparently I can't run the game with no browser, no nothing. It's just not working anymore. So let me just throw down these settings a smidgen. Just turn that off. Lower the reflections. I really want to keep the car detail, environment detail where they are. Turn that down. Turn that down. No one. Alright, fingers crossed. There we go. Nope, it didn't help. I just saw the stuttering. It's probably my connection, to be honest. Considering that it's not like freezing, it's just sort of stuttering, and OBS says it's fine. I'm going to assume it's actually just because my connection isn't all there. Shit. Sorry everyone. Coming through. Beep beep. Crazy driver on the loose. Amazing. It's not lag, though. Scrubs. It's not lag. It's stuttering, because if it was frame lag, my OBS would be telling me that my FPS is dropping and that I'd be missing frames due to rendering issues, but I'm not. Which means it's not a graphical issue. It's a streaming issue. Not OBS streaming, I mean streaming to the Forza servers. Turning down the graphic settings can help because it has less that it has to send away, but it's not... Wrong way. Shifted the wrong way. But like this lag, it's not my computer. It's not... Like, maybe updating the graphics card might help, but it's not a FPS issue. But I just sent my car into yours. I don't know what you mean by that. Yeah, because like I've just moved my task manager onto my other screen. Yeah, nothing on my computer is being maxed out. In fact, the highest thing I've got going right now is my GPU, which is hovering between 50 and 60%. So I'm pretty confident that this is I'm not connecting to the Forza servers amazingly. Probably because I am also streaming at right now, meaning I'm just overloading what I'm capable of uploading. So... we just ruin these tires. Yeah, it's a bot. Anyone who drops a Discord handle within the first, like, 5 seconds of showing up is likely to be a bot. Alrighty. What's my next objective? S2 tier from the 2010s. Except for this one, which is an S1. Why did they just throw a random S1 in there? Bam, bam, bam. Alright. Let's do this one, and I gotta change to an S1 tier vehicle from the 2010s. Which always feels so weird to refer to it as the 2010s, but here we are. Sort by here. 2010s. How many of them have I got? Oh, I've got a few. I need a car that'll be good for drifting in. I don't have anything with drift tires, but I could probably get away with using this Mustang because they usually... The way that a Mustang usually works is raw power and then not a lot of anything else. It roars, throws a lot of horsepower into the engine, and then it just doesn't do anything with it. It just spins its wheels and then deafens everyone nearby. Watch me try to do a drift actually with don't think I've actually really tried doing a drifting thing in a manual car yet, so see how that goes. Oi! That's a cliff, that's a cliff, that's a cliff, that's a cliff. Nope, it's gone. Where is the actual course? Oh, it's just around that. It's just the corner. Okay. What? Why didn't it start? Oh, because I put myself inside the course. This is wrong. This car is sticking to the road. Why are you sticking to the road? It's like, stop that. Oh, piss. I can actually do this normally, but I guess I can't do it. Either I'm struggling because it's a manual, or this car is sticking to the road more than I thought that I was expecting it to. And I want to blame the car, but I bet you it's actually because I'm using a manual, and so I'm doing this wrong. Okay, there's no way I didn't. Yeah. All right. Hang on a minute. Until I can figure out how to actually do this with a manual car, I'm just gonna throw it back into automatic again. I'm off the track. And I spun around. And we just play it off.
You've arrived at your destination.
I need 19,500 more points. No, I don't want to talk to this other person. Damn it. I tried to use my handbrake when I was going by someone else, so it just automatically clicked on them. Sounds like someone's having a worse day than me, actually, because that car that I heard just a moment ago, I think he crashed through a bunch of trees. Oh, shit. Oh, no! That was the end right there, and I failed it, because I stood still too long. I'm playing funny Japan game. Are you also racing in Forza or something? Well, no, because you don't have Forza. Not unless you got yourself a copy. Or are you borrowing it? Fuck. Why did it fail? I wasn't stopped for that long. God damn. Can I pick a different car? Don't like this one. It's totally the car. That's what it is. S1 from... Oops. 2010s. Let's use this one. just move down the list. See, look at that giant spoiler. That's how you know it'll be good. Why are there so many cars just broken at the front? This wing's totally not keeping the car grounded. Oh, that was a nice one.
You've arrived at your destination.
22,000 more points needed. I did that badly? God damn. I probably didn't do a good angle on all my drifts, so I didn't get much points for it. More points for speed, more points for angle.
You've arrived at your destination.
Alright, maybe not the one with the giant spoiler that's rooting me to the ground. I don't exactly have any better options. I guess I could try this one. It's using off-road tires, so we know it's not going to stick very well to the ground because it's not using slicks or anything. What? Oh. I must have leveled up and then, yeah. Get out of the way! Thank you. I gotta change my interact button. It's so bad.
You've arrived at your destination.
Alright, new personal best. What did I get? Well, I finished the seasonal. Sweet. Okay, now one of these was in here, but I need to change to an S2 now. An S2 car. And I can probably change off of automatic again back to manual. Now, let's have a look. See, S2 in 2010s. But say I should have a few, but actually I don't have as many as I thought I did. But okay, well I could cheat and pick the Celine, although apparently this one's actually. Oh, this one's actually got drag tires. This is clearly the drag vehicle, but it's also a Forza car, so I didn't make this one. Yeah, look, it's even got the fucking parachute on the back. It's got the parachute on the back, and it even has that. Oh. What? Oh, that was that one. I was about to say, I did not just... jump the gun. I'm sorry. Yahoo! Bam. Well, that was cool. And also done extremely quickly. Alright, next one is a danger sign, which means I'm about to throw myself off of a cliff at Mach speed. Apparently I haven't been on that road, so I'm going to have to discover it. I may as well keep this drag car out, actually thinking about it, because if I'm about to throw myself off a cliff, I'm going to want to do it at speed. Don't know what it's going to be like trying to take this thing around corners, but especially considering it's actually lifting its front wheels off the road. And this is off-road.
You've arrived at your destination.
How did we do? Seasonal done. Oh, hang on. That's a quick road right there. And speed trap. Oh, on the highway, it's like it's destiny. We're going to use that drag car again. Oh, shit! I bounced off of the roof of someone else's car. Something I did not take into consideration was everyone else's car.
You've arrived at your destination.
And that's that seasonal done too. As I slide to a stop in the rice field. I'll quickly go paint in that road that I'm on right now. Someone is in on barn. Oh, they're looking for a barn. Barn find apparently. Too far. Oh, there we go. I got it. Alright, well, I've unlocked the Mercedes AMG GTR. I don't really need to bother with that Celine because I literally have it. We were just talking about the fact that I could use that Celine. And that's all that stuff done. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm just going to do this one quickly. Take a photo of any car from the 2010s in the air. Well, as it happens, I think I know of a car. I happen to know of a car that can get into the air. And it's from 2010. The toughest part about today's game was the stability of it all. After completing the actual races, the rest of these have actually been really easy because I can just do it all basically with just one car. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually a pretty cool photo. Just on its own like that. I think I actually had it right just being there. We got a morning. Oh, the sunrise one is nice though, but I like that little bit of extra blue though with it. What if I just do clear and then sunrise? What if that comes out at? I do like this slight orange to it, but at the same time, I really do like that blue. I've got to take a photo of it to begin with anyway. Do I want to do... Oopsies. Do I want to do an actual professional photo with this one? Nah, I don't think so.
Hey, have you heard the next Horizon Rush is at the Itokawa Space Center? I'm really holding back all the space puns. And Jordy really isn't. Keep it up. See you there.
Alrighty. So that's all that done, and I'm guessing the reason why she told me about that is because I'm capable of doing the next Horizon Rush now? Is that what that... Oh no, not yet. Oh, it's just telling me what it is because I'm about halfway there. Okay, well. I'm halfway there, I'm not there yet. And I'm also going to call the stream there. I know that there's definitely more I could do. But like I mentioned a little earlier, I'm now kind of expecting a phone call at some point. So I've got to make sure that I'm not streaming in the middle of that, because it's going to be really awkward then if I have to pause the stream for an unknown amount of time while I answer a phone call. It was already really awkward when I had to pause the stream earlier so that I can edit those files and send them off. So, this stream's already been really scuffed. I don't think we need to make it any more scuffed than it already is. I think we've done plenty of damage. So, let's call it there. Let's go through, claim all of my prizes. And then we'll call it for now. I can always come back and I can just do these extra bits. Gonna do my wheel spins. Good God, I had 8 of them. I had 5 yesterday as well. If I didn't do them yesterday, I could have spent the next 20 minutes doing them all. 40 grand. 40 grand. 10 grand. 20 grand. You know there's other prizes in here, right? It's 5 grand. 15 grand. Okay, I didn't win anything basically other than money, but I suppose that's not the worst thing in the world because I do need money to buy cars, and unlike Forza Horizon 5, I don't own all the cars in this game, so, you know. I'm okay with money for now. Alrighty. Thank you all very much for watching. I'm gonna go and make some lunch while I wait for the phone to go off. And I will see you all next time. Thanks for sticking around despite all the scuff. And I will see you all later. Bye.